I'm gonna Are we going? Hello, everybody. It's Brooke here from Anita Good Design. We are gonna start talking about a couple things a little early, but we won't jump into what we will be discussing for the live stitch out just yet. We want to make sure everything's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and just talk about some of our previously released collections that are pretty neat, and we will wait for everybody to hop on. So in the time being, just say hi, tell me where you're from, and we will start talking about some of our collections. So here we have our cozy cozy warmers. Now these are very cute little warmers that we can have and make into any size that you want. They are made to wrap around your neck and heat you up to keep you nice, warm, and relaxed. You can make these out of a lot of different materials. For this one, we used a cute little sweater material inside there, and we also matched the sweater to our kitten applique. It says time for a cat nap. So you can lay down, put your fuzzy socks on, put your feet up, and relax with your cozy neck warmer. And you can do these in different colors and sizes. So if you don't want something as big, you can go smaller. You can do the little squares for your hands or just anything you'd like. So we have this one in this really fun fall print. And then we also have our Cozy Comfort in a smaller size. And this one has our Let's Get Comfy with a little leaf on the front. And like I said, you can make these in any size that you prefer. We went and did 4 blocks on this one, but you can go ahead and do 6 for the longer one. And it's very nice. Kind of reminds me of the weighted blankets. So we love that. So next we have our Panda Collection. Now this is one of our online collections and it's really cute. We embroidered it on this fun burlap style bag, which is even better, and it's an all embroidered collection with standard applique, and it's hidden standard applique. And you can just put these little bears on anything that you desire. So if you want pillows, you could do a cute little crafty bag like this one as well. And it looks like we even have like an attachment for a lanyard. So yeah, this is a cute little style for pandas. We also have our Sunny Sunflower. Now there's a ton of different designs to choose from when it comes to designs that are just standard embroidery or applique, free motion, all that good stuff. And it pairs very well with our Thistle collection. Now this is the Resilient Thistle, and the collections are roughly the same. They have pretty much use all the same kind of techniques that a sampler would have when quilting. And you can mix and match these as well. So if you had the chance to see our All Access magazine, you will see where we mixed and matched these 2 collections together to make one beautiful collection. Alrighty, how is everybody today? Happy holidays to everybody. I hope you are just loving my elf sweater. I felt it was perfect for the occasion. I knew I wasn't gonna probably be talking to you guys right before Christmas, so we are gonna celebrate together today. And we have a very special program planned for you guys. We are going to be talking about our monogram collections. Now we have various monogram collections that are 50% off until Sunday, and I am excited to show you what I have created with these and what you can also create with yours as well. Now I have a long list of things to talk about, so don't mind me. I have my notes over here, so if you see me eyeballing my notes, I want to make sure I have everything correct for you guys. We have some really good stuff. And it's exciting because these are great things that can be turned into fast Christmas gifts if you're in a hurry and you need to get early Christmas gifts done fast, or you can use these for any occasion. They're great. Monograms can be used at any time, but we are going to go ahead and show you a mix of gift giving for the holidays and also gift giving in general. Again, these are our monogram collections. I'm going to list which ones are we will be talking about one by one, and we can also review at the end just in case you miss anything. So the first collection that I would like to talk about is, let's do our Clementine monograms. Now the Clementine monogram is embroidery. It features stitched letters and applique letters, and you also get 20 floral designs as well. And they're kind of like floral frames, so when you are using them, you can use them like around corners. I decided to take my initials and place them on this cute little zip up. Here, I'll zip it up so it might be a little bit easier for you guys to see. This is just a mulberry zip up. And it's a cute little vest, and you can place your initials right in the corner. Now, when you're monogramming, there are multiple ways that you can monogram. One of the preferred ways or well-known ways is to put your middle, it goes your first, your last name, and then your middle name. I'm not sure why they chose to go that route, but for my personal aesthetic, I wanted to have my middle name in the middle. And so this is what I have here.
Miss Charlotte's loving your sweatshirt, bro.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you love my sweatshirt. It says Santa on the bottom, too. Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. So this is a really cool idea. A lot of people, or a lot of things I've seen online, monogram is used on like hoodies and button-ups, all that kind of fancy stuff. And so I decided to use a metallic thread with this. Now, since this is a textured material, I did have to use topper for this one, and for my stabilizer, I used wash away stabilizer. And yeah, it's a really pretty font, and it stands out really well against the red. Very festive, so if you have a little Christmas party to go to, here's a little mulberry vest for your Christmas festivities. Alrighty. So our next project, or thing we're going to talk about is the Vintage Monogram Collection. Now, this is a project. It is originally $34.95, and it's on sale for $17.48. This comes with 68 designs total, and they're very cute. I'm excited to show you guys this. It also comes with floral designs as well. So I have here my beautiful bottle apron, because who doesn't love a nice glass of wine on the holidays? So this is actually a separate collection that I chose to use this because I thought it would be a cute way to emphasize your monograms. So I used the template from that current collection, and on here again I used a metallic B for Brooke. And it is very cute. All you have to do is just place their name, and it's a cute little quick gift that you can get for the holidays. Because like I said, who doesn't love wine and cheese boards? So we love a good vintage collection. Like I said before, this has 68 designs total. It is a project collection, and it includes flowers. So while we are on the topic of our vintage monogram collection, we are going to hop right in to stitching out a letter. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to go ahead and load my B design. And I think for this one, we are going to stitch on a little corner towel. So I have in front of me here tearaway stabilizer. And when I'm lining up my towels, one of my favorite ways to do this is a ruler and tailor's chalk. Now, basically all I'm going to do, if you've seen any of our previous tutorials before, you might have seen that I've written about this, but I like to find the access points on my hoop. There's 4 of them. And I'm going to use my ruler to line up those access points, and I'm going to take my tailor's chalk and I'm going to draw my access. That way I can find the center point for my design. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, I'm gonna hold it up for you. We do have a little angle for you as well, but I'm gonna hold it up here as well just so you can see. And now that is how I center most of my designs on my hoop. Now when sticking or placing your towels or anything to stay in place, you can use a temporary adhesive, you can use tape, or you can use pins. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to find the right placement for the corner of my towel. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my corner, and I am just gonna go ahead and fold that corner in half like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fold it again, just like this, so I can find my placement. Now, as I'm doing this, I would love to hear if you guys have any other ways or forms of finding the center points of your projects. I know a lot of us here do things differently, so I'm always curious to know more about what you guys are doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down. Do you think we could get a, yes, okay, perfect. We're gonna get a little camera view down here for you guys, and that way you might be able to see. I'll show you again what I did once we have the camera ready. Now again, if you're just tuning in, we are using our vintage monogram collection. There's a lot of collections to talk about today, which we will do a quick recap at the end. But this one is originally $34.95 and it's on sale for $17.48. So now that I have this right here, I did want to show you, because I know red, it might be a little bit difficult for you to see. All I did was fold the corner of my napkin in half and then fold up where I would want my placement to be. So now that I have this angle, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down on my hoop and just unfold following the guidelines. And I was a little off on this one, so if you guys have any tips and tricks for me on lining up my corners, you let me know. All right, so I don't have temporary adhesive with me right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pin this in place. And I recommend using clips to pin your fabric away from your design. So that way, all this excess material is out of your way and easy to remove your hoop and place your hoop. So I am using tearaway stabilizer for this, but you can also use a wash away stabilizer. Honestly, any stabilizer that you prefer. I am going to pin this away from my design. And once it's pinned, we can go ahead and insert our design into the machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my color. I'm gonna go ahead and use a white color so it'll stand out nice and pretty. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and insert my design into the machine. This is what I have so far, and we are going to go ahead and stitch out our vintage monogram. All right, and now while our vintage monogram is running, why don't we do a $25 gift card giveaway? Why don't we comment Elf down below, because Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. So comment Elf down below to get a $25 gift card.
Question?
Oh, we have a question.
Yes. If you're using metallic thread, do they need to use a special needle?
So honestly, I just use,
Repeat the question.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry, guys. I always forget about these things. So when using metallic thread, I don't always necessarily use a different needle. Now, the question was, what needle do you use when you're using metallic threads? Now, I am just using the regular needle that's in my sewing machine right now. It seems to work very well for me. So I do not change that, but if you have any recommendations down below, please let me know. Now, in case you are just tuning in and you missed the beginning, I just want to do a little review on our Clementine Monogram. This is an embroidery collection that has 20 different flower frames, and it comes with standard applique designs and regularly stitched designs. And I went ahead and did BNB for my name. And when you use textured materials like this fleece, you're gonna wanna use topper. And I used wash away for my stabilizer. Now don't forget, all of these collections are on sale 50% off until Sunday. So don't forget, definitely check it out. I definitely want to see what you come up with. I love when you guys post, and I love to see what you come up with, so it's great. Now, we are working on the vintage monogram project right now, which is this vintage towel. It's originally $34.95 and it is on sale for $17.48. So you'll definitely want to hop on that one. It does have 68 designs in total, and it also includes flowers as well.
We have our winner.
Oh, it looks like we have our winner for our giveaway.
It is Viola Helen.
Viola Helent. I hope I said that right. You are our winner, so congratulations, Viola, on your $20 gift card. Now, you can just email customer experience for us, and that is how you will receive your gift card. So again, congratulations, Viola. I hope you use it for some cool stuff. I know there's a lot of cool collections out there, a lot of really nice releases that we have recently. So enjoy, happy shopping, and congratulations. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the next collection, just a little bit while this is running. We also have our Monogram Special Edition collection. This is originally $99.95, and it's on sale for $49.98. Now, like I said before, if you see me looking at my notes, there's a lot of things over here, so I have just some quick things I want to talk to you about. Now, this is a special edition that comes in 6 styles. They have unique shapes and fonts, and there's 573 total designs. So you are getting a massive project for a great deal. I am excited to use this one. I do have an example to show you here in a moment. I just got a new puppy, so I placed his initial on the front of this mini stocking. I thought it would be super cute. You can place these monograms on jackets and tote bags and pillows, and there's pretty much any place that you want your monograms to be, you can place them. Again, it is $99.95, but 50% off until Sunday at $49.98. Now I will go ahead and show you guys this one because we are not going to be doing a project on this one today. But there are different styles, like I said below, different styles and shapes of font. This is a cute little stocking that I made, and I'm using the Madison font for this example. I believe this is the medium size that I chose, and this is what it looks like. Now again, this is our Monogram Special Edition. It's a little G for Gunner because that's the name of my new puppy. But it's just, I used a cute little felt fabric, and there is a standard applique, a satin stitch, and I used a metallic G for Gunner. So you, again, can place these on anything. Honestly, a cute Christmas robe would be very cute with this style of monogram. So what breed is my puppy? My puppy is an English cream golden retriever. He's just like a little white snowball running around the house. So he's a little cutie, but yeah, so I use this metallic thread for the G, standard applique, satin stitch, felt, and a little minky to make it a little fuzzy.
And which collection is that one?
Now this collection is the monogram of this collection is from our Monogram Special Edition. It comes with 573 total designs. And there's different shapes, so you don't have to worry about having like this shape entirely for everything. There's a bunch of different shapes that you can place your letters on, and there's a bunch of different styles as well. So yes, again, this is our Monogram Special Edition, originally $99.95 and on sale until Sunday for $49.98. So yeah, just a cute little stocking idea. We have a bunch of stockings hanging on our fireplace, and I think these little monograms are cute. I just think they would be perfect on a little Christmas robe, or not even Christmas robe, but just a regular robe. You can place these again on your vest. Like this would look nice as well in the corner. And you can place them on your tote bags, your lunch pails, really anything you can place these monograms on. So very quick and easy, fun project. And this is great too if you're looking for little gifts to give friends. You can place their name on the stocking and then just shove a few of their favorite goodies inside. And maybe attach your vintage monogram bottle apron. Now, I just want to clarify that I did use two collections to create this one right here. The one that is on sale is our vintage monogram. I use the bottle apron as a fun inspiration for you guys. So the collection that we were talking about today is vintage monogram, which is $34.95 and on sale for $17.48. Do you guys have a personal favorite so far out of these few collections? I would love to hear it. Now again, I use the Madison font for our stocking, and there's different varieties that you can use. There's ones that are kind of curly, like cursive. There's a lot of different styles and shapes. Again, it comes with 573 total designs, so that is amazing. You can make any monogram you want in any style pretty much. So, alrighty. Now, I am going to talk to you about our Anita's fonts. Now, this is exciting because this collection has over, I think I had on here, 1,000 designs in multiple sizes. This collection is originally $179.95, but for you, it is on sale until Sunday for $89.98. Now, this is super exciting. I think this collection is really wonderful. There's a lot of different things that you can do with this one. You can spell out cute sayings for Christmas time, or even for the new year. You can create your own monogram out of the fonts. It has 3 different style Roman fonts and 2 different style script fonts. And it also features decorative designs as well. So again, that is our Anita's Fonts collection, originally $179.95, and for you, it is yours until Sunday for $89.98. Now, this is a premium collection. You can add names to like children's school supplies, like pencil cases and backpacks, and it's also really cute for sewing totes. You can put your own little cute saying on there, like I need more fabric, because we all always need more fabric, right? So you can put all your cute little quotes, your names. You can even place your last name on a fancy fabric and frame it. So if you're the Smiths, well then you can frame it in your house and hang it up. So there's a lot of really fun things that you can do with that collection. I am going to go ahead and show you a couple that I went ahead and did. Now, I know we were talking about monograms today, but I also wanted to show you a few different ways that you can also use some of our other stuff that we have. So if you're anything like me, I am really big on the farmhouse style decor. My whole house is very earthy and farmy, and so I decided to use these brown towels in our Anita's Fonts collection to make his and her towels. Now, these are really cute, and they come, like I said, in a lot of different sizes. I'll even show you, because we are all human and we all mess up. On the back of this one, I put the size that was way too small. So you can see here that there's kind of like a difference in sizes. I also put the S backwards. You know, you gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. So here's the correct version in the front, his and hers, and my little oopsie on the back. So these are a really cute idea. Another great quick Christmas gift as well. I can just picture these with like bath time essentials. I always love those little gift boxes and bags. So you can place his and her towels in here. You can do like a sleeping mask and bath bombs and all that kind of cool stuff for a little Christmas gift. Or you could even add these in with some wine, a glass of wine, with your vintage monograms. So now again, this collection is our Anita's Fonts. It has over 1,000 different designs, and it's originally $179.95, and it is yours until Sunday for $89.98. And they have so many beautiful ones. I know we have like Oakley, the Enchanting. This one is the Marlow Font, my personal fave, because it kind of reminds me of Ray Dunn, and I'm obsessed with Ray Dunn and farmhouse style. So I chose to do this little Marlow font for the his and hers. So again, it comes with 3 Roman fonts, 2 script fonts, and then some decorative designs. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove my towel from the sewing machine. And I am going to show you what it looks like. So here we are with our vintage monogram, is our bee right in the corner of our towel. Again, this is a nice, quick, and easy project that you can make for any occasion. Say you're having a holiday party and you don't know what to do, all the napkins are sold out. Well, now you have these personalized, fancy monogram napkins. They are great. My mom, she often has pumpkin parties for the fall, and she always gives away little wine glasses with treats. And you could even pair this with a little wine glass and some treats. So again, for this, I used tearaway stabilizer, but you can use wash away so that it washes out and you are ready to go. And all you have to do is trim away your excess material and you are all set. I'm gonna pop this out of the machine in the hoop. So here we are again with the corner of our napkin. Now again, that is our vintage monogram, and it was $34.95, but it's yours for $17.48 until Sunday. So I want to hop on back over to keep talking about our Anita's Fonts collection, because I made a cute Christmas tote, and I want to show you guys what I decided to do. So I chose the Enchanting font for this one because I felt like it was very like Christmassy. And what I did with this one is I decided to write out Merry Christmas, and on the front of it I also did a patch and attach. So this is my cute Christmas bag that I made. It's even lined because, you know, gotta love a lined bag. So the front of it has the Enchanting font from Anita's Fonts, and our AGD down below is done with patch and attach. Now this is a really cool way to use your designs when you have projects that are a little bit more difficult. You can either sew on your patch, or you can use a heat and bond for your patch as well. For this one, I used a heat and bond, and how you would make your patch is with tearaway stabilizer so that you could like rip your patch out when it's finished. So I know that the font is technically not in monogram style, but you can still add it really nice and cool any way that you'd like and play up with the Christmas colors. This is just a cute little Christmas tote that I figured I'd throw together. Again, this is a great way to carry your Christmas casserole or your goodies and your gifts to your next location, or even stuff this again with a friend's or family's favorite stuff. So this is a cute way to do it. I am going to show you guys how I attach by the sewing machine. So I went ahead and used a different font here, so we have a little bit of different things going on. We have a red base fabric with a white satin stitch and this fun green color. And we're going to bring our towel back, and we are going to patch and attach. Now comment down below, what is your preferred method? Do you guys prefer heat and bond? Do you like to stitch it on yourself? Do you like to glue it? I always, like I said, I always love to hear from you guys because I love to continue to learn and grow with you guys, and you guys seem to always have like the best advice for things. So I am going to go ahead and swap my needle real quick, but basically all I did was pin my design in place. So I'm going to go ahead and swap to the sewing foot real fast. And this is perfect too because we are going to be doing a little sewing project in a second. So that involves the presser foot. All right, so I'm attaching my presser foot, my sewing presser foot. And what we are going to do now is we are going to stitch around our circle. Now, if you've seen my patch and attach video before, you will see that I went around the satin stitch. Now, I know there's a amount of ways that you can do this to make it customized to you and your preference. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep my white thread and I'm going to follow the inside of this just right near the satin stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can also use a monofilament thread if you prefer. But for today, we are going to use this white thread that I have here in front of me. So again, I have pinned my monogram in the desired place, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch right within the satin stitch. Actually, Kaylin, can we remove this? Hang on one second. Sorry guys, I have to switch over to our sewing feature. Give me 1 minute.
Do you need anything?
Nope. So yes, definitely comment down below if you have any tips and tricks for me. I love learning from you guys and reading your comments to see what you have to say. So definitely let me know. And my machine doesn't want to cooperate with me today. So we are just gonna have a little moment. All right, so again, we are using a variety of monogram files today. This particular one that I am using, we will talk about later which font this one is. But for now, I just want to show you how I attached the patch that I used for my Christmas bag. All right, now we are good to go. Okay, so again, if you're just tuning in or if you missed this, we are going to put our patch on here just like so. I have it pinned in place, and we are going to stitch around the inside of our satin stitch. I hope you guys are enjoying what holidays we have so far. I know it's only day 7 into December, but I hope you're not too stressed about what gifts you plan on getting this year for family and friends. Now, do you have a lot of family members that love to use monograms? I know I have some that would love to feature, have their clothes feature some monograms on them, which I think they're so cool because they're very personalized. So you can place these on anything. Again, you can sew them on, glue them on. You can use heat and bond and iron them on. Again, that is how I attached my, my patch on my bag, my Merry Christmas bag. So this is just another simple way to do that. Alrighty, and it's quick and easy. And what's best about these projects, especially the monogram ones, is they're very fast, which is so nice because you can get whatever you need and then head on your way. So now we have our design tacked in place, and we are all set.
There's a sorry I'm late. She's tuning in from the UK.
We have someone from the UK. Well, that is exciting. Welcome, welcome to our live stitch out. I just showed you guys how to patch and attach. You can do this in multiple ways. You can glue it, you can heat and bond, or you can stitch. We have a lot of really good collections going on for you guys today. Again, some of our recent ones were our vintage monogram, our Clementine monogram, monogram special edition, and Anita's fonts. So, now that we have finished with our Anita's fonts, I am going to hop on over to Nantucket Monograms. Now, the reason why I'm getting so excited about this one is because this one is my personal favorite. I love this style. It reminds me of all of the classic monograms that you would used to see back in the day where you have like smaller letters on the outside and larger letters in the inside. Now, this is the Nantucket Monogram, originally $34.95, and it's on sale for you until Sunday for $17.48. Now, there's two different shapes that you can use. We have circle shapes, we have a bulb type shape, which I'm about to show you. This is a mini collection, and it just reminds me of the good old classic monograms. So,
I have a question.
we have a question.
Yeah. Will you let them know two things? Their tutorials for any of the monogram collections will help them with placement. And then also they can rewatch this video on YouTube. It will live on YouTube.
Yes. So, if you are wondering, how do I place my monograms? Where do I find my monograms? How do I use my monograms? Well, we have wonderful tutorials for you. All you have to do is go to our website, type in your desired tutorial or desired collection. You download your tutorial and you have everything you need. Use that tutorial as a wonderful guide for all of your placements, for choosing your designs, what files you're going to need, what sizes you might need. All of that information is going to be in your tutorial for you as a guide. And don't forget that if you're thinking back and you're like, oh no, what did she say about this? You can always tune back in to our YouTube channel. Now I know this is a live recording right now, but this video will live on YouTube forever. So you'll be able to go back and listen to me once more. And all your other videos too. Don't forget, they're always on there for you. Okay, so our Nantucket Monogram, personal favorite, and you're gonna see why because I have multiple examples to show you today. We are gonna start with the bulb shape monogram circle. Now what it is I believe in most or every collection it is called the base because this is the base of what you're going to put your embroidered designs on. So here we are. I have this cute little scarf and I wanted to do this in a snowy color because, you know, scarf, cold, snow time. So basically what I did is I used a standard applique, which was a fun white print. You kind of can't really see it. It's a little, like the print's a little too hard to see on camera, I'm sure. But I used a white print for my standard applique. I have a white satin stitch to match my standard applique. I have a metallic satin stitch in the inside, and I also used a bright black color to do my initials. Now, like I said in the beginning, you can place your monogram or put whatever letters you want in your monogram however you desire. Now, a lot of times for the classic monograms, people would put their first name, their last name, and their middle name. I personally just, because I have two B's, I just love how my middle name looks with the two B's on the corners. So, I don't know. I just prefer this kind of style. You can use this any way you like. And it's very easy for you to tell which file is which. When you are looking at your design files that are located in your tutorial, we have labeled them where it'll tell you if it's the left B, the right B, or the center B. So you'll be able to tell very easily which one that you are going to need. And your sizing kind of is based off of what you prefer. Honestly, when I'm choosing what size I want for my designs, I play around with what ones would look best or fit best. So I will add mine to my machine. I will merge all the stuff that I need to merge if I have to, and I will size them accordingly. Just that way I can pick my size and font and figure out what works best for me. So again, we are talking about the Nantucket Monogram. It comes with the circle shape and the bulb shape. I call this the bulb shape because it reminds me of Christmas bulbs. So call it the bulb shape, but yes, it is a very simple, easy project. Like I said before, these projects are so fast and quick that you can make them easily for the holidays if you're in a hurry. And the new year is around, so we need some new year apparel. Now, I don't know if anybody knows about this company, but if anybody in the chat has heard of Vineyard Vines, I was kind of inspired by their fashion. So for this monogram, I decided to do a patch and attach. Now for this one, I did use heat and bond, and I used a fun pink print. I'll show you in a minute here, but I basically just did my own freestanding piece out of tearaway and then used heat and bond to attach it to my hat. What do you guys think? I don't know, I just thought this was like so different, something that we don't normally do. So basically all I did was stitch out my patch from the Nantucket monogram. And something that I did do a little differently that I'm not sure if you could tell the difference, but when I am sewing my own personal projects, I like to manipulate my designs in any way that I can to make it kind of more personal for me. So for this one, they're the same shape. They're the same shape, but I decided to skip this satin stitch in the inside because I just thought it would be cute to have a fun metallic thread, just focusing on that and the fun print on there. I think it's very cute. Like I said, it gives me a vintage vines vibe or a Lily Pulitzer vibe. So thought this was super fun, great for vacation. So I'm sure you guys are probably ready for, will be ready for a vacation after this new year is up and your Christmas shopping is done. So this was my beautiful, cute little creation. I'll spin it this way so you guys can see. But yes, you can attach these to pretty much anything. So again, I used a heat and bond. This is our Nantucket Monogram. It is a mini, and it is originally $34.95 and on sale for $17.48.
They're loving the hat.
This, I wanted to do something different for you guys. We do a lot of things around here, but like you never see this. So I was like, we gotta try something different. All right, still on Nantucket Monogram because like I said, it's my absolute favorite. I have decided to show you guys this cute little idea that I thought was just great. So, does anybody have a baby coming or a friend's baby that's coming and you're looking for a gift and you're like, ugh, I don't know what to buy. Everything's bought on their registry and I just don't know. Or maybe you just want to be more creative. Well, I have the perfect little set for you guys. Here is this beautiful little baby blanket that I made. It's just a cute small blankie, and basically I just used, you know, the corner. You can never see with this thing. You just use that corner, this corner, to place your designs. And I used a black to match the bee, and the best part yet, this little honeycomb binding can be turned into a matching pillow. So this is my little one's little set. I think this is such a cute idea for welcoming that little one into the world while putting their initials on their little stuff. So yeah, I think it's just great. I think this is such a cute idea, especially matching the pillow to your binding. I won't show you guys my mitered corners because you won't want to see them. But this is such a fun project, and I think it's so fun to personalize this stuff for you all to see. And I don't know, you can probably tell on here that there's bees in the background. So I just had to pick this honeycomb inspired pillow to go with it. And what's even better is we are going to make one of these today. So let's get started on our pillow. All right, so for our pillow, we are going to use a tearaway stabilizer. I'm going to go ahead and hoop my stabilizer and then insert my hoop into the machine. Or actually, no, we've got to center it. So let's center it together. Now I'm going to do a fun holiday pillow. So I chose to do a red applique with red in the back of the pillow. And we are going to be using a fun Christmas truck design. So what you're going to do is find what fabric you would like to have on the front of your pillow. You are going to go ahead and I have fusible interfacing on the back of this to make sure that nothing pulls. What you're going to do is you're going to fold your fabric in half twice, so like fourths. So you're going to take your fabric, fold it in half. I pressed mine already, so mine's pretty like straight. And you're going to go ahead and fold it in half again. So you have this like little square. Now we are going to repeat what we did to find the center point of our napkin. We're going to repeat that axis on this hoop as well. So again, just in case you weren't here, I used a ruler and I used tailor's chalk. And there are 4 axis points on your hoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to use your ruler and tailor's chalk to draw a nice straight line. Now you can keep your fabric in place with tape, with pins, or temporary adhesive. My personal favorite is temporary adhesive. I find it to be very trustworthy. I love using it. But for today, we are going to use our pins, okay? So let's see, what do we have here? Okay. So I am going to start by placing my fabric in this right corner. I'm going to wait, and so when we have, there we go, perfect views. Okay, so I have my fabric folded in fourths, and I'm going to start with the first corner. And then I'm going to unfold my fabric on the line, just like this, and now I have my half. And now you're going to unfold it again, and that is how you line it up, except for when you're me, you of course line it up upside down, so. We're just gonna reline it. Okay, so you can even, honestly, if you don't want to do fourths, you are also welcome to fold it in half and find that middle line as your guide. So yes, now that we have it the right way, because of course I would put it upside down, that's just me, we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pin this in place. So that we can get this to stay. And it's pretty structured as well because I used a stronger fusible interfacing which you can find your fusible interfacing and your topper at any sort of craft and sewing store. So now that we have our design centered and in place, I am going to go ahead and load my designs into the machine. Okay. Okay. We are going to go ahead and for this one, I have to switch back to my embroidery. So, Kaylin, this is going to shift. So we are going to be bouncing back and forth a little bit between our embroidery and our sewing needle, but don't worry, this project will be super quick and easy for you guys. Now I love this as it's cute holiday throw pillows for you, and it's also a great gift because you don't have to necessarily use your Christmas fabric, but for this we are going to use Christmas fabric because we don't always want gifts, sometimes we want home decor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my circle base, and I am going to adjust my base as needed. Now again, for sizing and merging and placement, you can go ahead and check out those instructions when you download your tutorial. Your tutorial should give you everything that you need. So I apologize, I know you can't necessarily see my screen, but don't worry because our tutorials are amazing and they will hopefully be super easy for you. So I'm going to go ahead and line up my name. And again, I am just doing 3 B's for this one because it is going to help us talk about our final collection for the day, which is our zipper bags 1, 2, 3. Now this is where I took this monogram from because I thought it was super cool to just do a bunch of B's in here. My last name starts with a B, so I figured why not do all B's. So this is how you would do it. So once you have read your instructions in your tutorial on how to merge your designs, and when I say merge, I'm saying adding your base and adding either your 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, however you want to do it. So now that we have our fabric all set and in the right direction, we're going to go ahead and insert our design into the machine, and we are going to run our first machine step, which will be the placement stitch for our base. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this white because I think it will look super pretty, just like I used on one of our other featured designs. But again, these collections are all 50% off until Sunday, so you don't want to miss out on this one. Okay, so we just finished running the placement stitch for our base. For this one, we are using a circle base. Now, I don't know if you're probably not able to see this, but the circle, I'll draw it with my finger, is just the placement stitch for your design. And we are going to go ahead and lay our standard applique on top of our placement stitch, being sure to cover all edges completely. And now we are going to run our tacking stitch for our standard applique. I'm decided to go with a red fabric because we are using red for the back, and the red, it'll accentuate the red from the truck, I think. So I think this will be so cute. So we are going to go ahead and run our tacking stitch, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this as this is running. Zipper Bags 1, 2, 3 is our final collection that is on sale for you until Sunday. It is originally $99 and it will be on sale for you for $45. Now this features 10 shapes. You have squares, circles, you have the crossbody, you have sunglasses, you've got like weird different half moons and all these different shapes that you can decide to use that are super cute. You've got 11 background designs, which I will explain a little bit of that in a moment. And you also have 12 create your own fabric, which that is really cool. Creating your own fabric is always fun. So here we are. This is the tacking stitch for our standard applique. We're going to go ahead and trim around the standard applique close to the edge, okay? If you guys have any wonderful monogram Christmas ideas, let us know, because I'm sure everybody would love to hear your ideas on what they could do with this, these featured collections. Now again, they are 50% off until Sunday, and everything that you will need for each collection will be listed in your tutorial. So it's placement, merging, sizes, all of that good stuff is going to be ready for you in your tutorial. Now I'm going to go ahead and place this design back in the machine, and I am going to run my satin stitch. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with a white color. So again, our zipper bags 1, 2, 3 is originally $99, and it's on sale for you for $45 until Sunday. It has 10 shapes, crossbody, circles, rectangles, glasses, anything you can think of, with 11 backgrounds and 12 create your own fabrics. And I have a little example here for you. This is my little zipper bag that I used. I did the A for Anita, little Christmas zipper bag. And I wanted to get creative, so I used a different top fabric but kept the back fabric. Now these come, you can either line your bag or make it unlined. And the merging process is super simple and easy. You have 3 files, this cute little zipper, and when I'm talking about the back fabric, I don't know if we could maybe get a closer view on this one. For our background designs are just beautiful stitches throughout the back of these fabrics. Might be tough to see. I probably should have used like a brighter thread, but I had decided to go with a red one. But yes, no, these designs are super cute. There's a bunch of different ways and styles that you can make them. Again, I would love to see what you guys come up with. This is my little Christmas edition. So, and again, this monogram set is from our zippers 1, 2, 3. Now, this is a big collection, so it comes with a lot of things, and monograms just happen to be one that is already in it. So you will have a lot of fun with this one. So while our satin stitch is running, I want to go ahead and do a little run through on some of the stuff, just in case you're popping in and you've missed a few things. So we have our Clementine Monograms, which I used on this little guy right here. This is a little fleece zip up. You can get this from anywhere, Amazon, whatever works best for you, and put your own design on the corner. Now I used a metallic thread for this one, and I also used topper. Again, you're going to want to use topper for your textured materials, just like this little guy right here. So that is our Clementine Monogram. It has stitched like regular embroidery letters, and it also has standard applique letters, and it comes with 20 different flowers. Our vintage monogram is originally $34.95, and it is on sale for $17.48, and this comes with 68 total designs and also including flowers. And again, I used our little bottle apron as a gift idea, but you can place this a beautiful vintage monogram on anything, just like we did for our project earlier. This is a bigger version of the bee for my towel. I love this. I think it looks super elegant, and this would be so pretty for a little Christmas dinner. Wrap your silverware in your Christmas dinner. So we have vintage monogram. Our next one is the Monogram Special Edition. This is originally $99.95, and it is yours for $49.98 until Sunday. This is also a big collection. It has 6 different styles with different fonts and shapes. For this one, I used my cute little stocking for my little pup. His name is Gunner, and so I did a G for him. This is just one of the shapes and styles that you can use. I used a metallic thread for the G, and then just used a grungy red satin applique. And then for my stocking, I stitched it on felt, and I did a little minky top to make it extra fuzzy. Now again, $99.95 is the original price, and for you, you will have the chance to have this for $49.98 starting today until Sunday. So we are going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do for this one is I am again going to skip that center step, and we are just going to hop over to the monogram portion. Now, while this is running, I think it's going to take a little bit of time. So why don't we do another $25 or $20 gift card giveaway? What should we drop in the chat? Why don't we do red, because we are using red applique. So drop the color red in the chat, and we'll pick a winner for a $20 gift card. So let's do that. And also, while this is running, I just want to say we are doing so much stuff on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you are hitting the subscription button so that you have all of your stuff sent to you. So all you have to do is hit subscribe to our YouTube channel, tap the bell notification so that you can get notified every time we post. And also follow us on Instagram as well, so you can see all of our fun stuff. So right now we are trying to finish off the front of our pillow, which is going to be super cute. It's a monogram Christmas pillow. I'm going to show you guys how to piece that together real quickly, and that will probably be my last thing for today. So I am going to continue to run through a couple other things while we are doing this. Anita's Fonts is another collection that is on sale. It's originally $179.95, and it is yours for $89.98. And this is a great deal. I was looking over all of these different fonts and all the samples that we came up with, and it's just such a wonderful collection to have. There's 3 Roman fonts, there's 2 script fonts, and then you have also decorative designs as well. This is a premium collection. You can add this collection onto pretty much anything. You can put your child's name on his backpack, or maybe like their initial on their lunch pail. I went ahead and used our Enchanting design. This is the Enchanting font. And I did Merry Christmas while also putting AGD and a little patch and attach on the front for a cute Christmas tote that is lined with presents. So this is a fun little way for you to bring your holiday goodies to and from each place, or gift them. Put a nice fuzzy blanket in here and some slippers. You can have so much fun with this stuff. And the other section of our Anita's Fonts is Marlow. This is the Marlow design where I did his and hers farmhouse towels. So there's a lot of things for you to choose from, and I would love to see what you guys come up with.
We have our winner.
Alrighty, it sounds like we have our winner for today.
It is Mary Ann Doty.
Mary Ann Doty, you are the winner. Congratulations, Mary Ann, on your $20 gift card. All you need to do is email customer service, and we will have that right sent on your way. So moving over from the Anita's Fonts, I do want to remind you that this is $179.95 originally, and it's yours for $89.98. Comes with over 1,000 designs, beautiful fonts, 3 Roman, 2 script, and decorative designs, all for you until Sunday, okay? So I want to just briefly talk about our Nantucket Monogram again. This is a mini collection that features circle bases and bulb bases. It's originally $34.95 and it's on sale for $17.48. Now I love this one. It's my absolute favorite. It reminds me of the classic monogram style. So you can see here that I placed it on this fun scarf for the winter time. I like this bright blue color. I think it's pretty. Blue is my favorite color. And I used the bulb base for this one. And like I said before, when you are monogramming, you can use any style that you prefer. So if you want to do your first name, your last name, then your middle name, you are more than welcome to. But for this one, I chose first, middle, last. And what is great about our tutorials is in your design file, once you purchase that specific collection, it'll tell you be left, be center, be right. And it's a good way to keep track of everything. So it is super easy for you to apply. And we also have this cute little hat. Can't forget about this hat with this little patch and attach. I can just picture walking down the beach with my towel and my little tote bag, my monogram tote bag and monogram towel, and my little monogram hat. Maybe that might be a little bit extra, but some of us just like to be a little extra. So you can patch and attach this any way that you desire. You can glue this on, you can heat and bond, or you can also use your sewing machine. This can be made freestanding using your tearaway stabilizer. And we also have this cute set for a little one. This is also a fun way to use our Nantucket monogram. I used this little bead material, and I also found this honeycomb type of cotton and used it as a binding and then a matching pillow. Now this is just a cute little handmade gift that I'm sure anyone would love for their newborns. So we have a lot of really good stuff today. We are currently working on our final design, which is the zipper bags 1, 2, 3. And again, here is my little creation. There are many ways that you can create this. It comes with 10 designs, and those can be shaped in, you can make a crossbody, you can make like a little bag for your snacks or your sunglasses. It comes with circles or half moons or rectangles and squares, just like this one. There are 11 background designs, which I should have used a brighter color for you guys. I apologize, and I will definitely use a brighter color next time. But there's a lot of pretty prints on the back that you can do back or front. And I decided to change up the top fabric from the bottom fabric, as these are separate steps. So you can play around with your fabrics. For these, you can use pretty much any fabric that you desire. I used a no-show mesh stabilizer for these ones, as the back required a batting. So you can pick out your zipper color. It doesn't matter what zipper size you need. All of your directions that you will need will be in your tutorial. You can make these lined or unlined. They are originally $99 and they're on sale for $45. And there's also create your own fabric too, so you could get extra festive with your Christmas fabrics by making your own. And that portion also comes with a monogrammed little segment. So there's a lot of different things that you can get out of each one of these collections. There's so many things you can make with them. Just be sure that you are keeping up with things that may need to use topper, like my vest. We needed to use topper for that one. You want to make sure that if you have any textile material that needs topper, that you're using it so everything stays in place, it doesn't shift, and it doesn't sink into your fabric. So again, all of these beautiful collections are on sale for 50% off until Sunday. I am just about finished with my monogram, and then I'm going to show you very quickly how to just stitch your pillow up. And we will even use this pillow in here as the inside, because it'll be created the same. So this is just a very simple, quick project. So here's our pillow. And now when I'm finding my dimensions for my fabric, I always use my pillow as a guide. You can also look up online the dimensions that you may need for your fabric. Mainly what I do is find the size of my pillow, and then I'll go maybe, I have to include seam allowance, so I may go like an inch or so out of that zone. So here is our little pillow. And we have finished running the monogram. Now again, we are using the monogram from our Zipper Bags 1, 2, 3 collection. You can use your files in any way that you really prefer. Mix and match where you can. So here is just this simple monogram that I'm putting on this pillow. We're gonna go ahead and remove our front piece from the hoop. Don't forget to remove your pins if you have them. I am known for accidentally dropping pins on the floor, and you don't want to be like me.
Can you explain what topper is? Or when they would use it?
So topper is like a plasticky type material that is used to help place your designs onto your projects. Now it is so that your designs don't sink into your fabric, especially when you're using textured materials. I know like my fleece one in general is a big one. Maybe you want to use velvet, or you want to use textured towels. Any sort of texture fabric you kind of want to keep in mind to use topper so that your threads don't sink down and everything kind of like works out perfectly for you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just like trim around my tearaway stabilizer and kind of pull it apart. Okay, now for the fast and easy project. Now, as you can see, it says on this machine, this little monogram right here is only 7,070 stitches. It has 7 quick steps and it is only 15 minutes long. It is a quick one. So we're gonna go ahead and swap over to our sewing foot. And I'm going to swap over on my machine as well to our sewing feature. And what I love about making pillows is they're so fast and easy. I love making these for my home, even though my new dog likes to chew things and he's already attacked my Christmas creations, so. All right, so here we go. We have 2 pieces of red fabric. Now this is for our back. Now all I do is I measure my back fabric based on my front fabric. And you're gonna wanna make sure that each panel is like a little bit longer than the other one so that they overlap each other. Now what we're gonna do is I've already went ahead and folded my hem in just one time and pressed it with my iron. Now I'm gonna go ahead and top stitch. And I'm going to repeat that on both panels. Now I love this pillow, simple, super easy project that can be done in a matter of minutes. It's always great for a quick and easy gift. Oop. So now we have our first set top stitch. We are going to go ahead and top stitch our second and attach it and flip it, and we're all complete with our project. Now you don't need a lot of fabric for this one. For the red one, I believe I used one of the fat quarters for this one. So it is very easy project to do based on the measurements of your pillow. Like I said before, I have used measurements based off of the pillow that I have chosen and then decided to go up an inch so that way we can account for seam allowance. But you can also go online and see what dimensions you need as well. So all that you have to do next is you are going to take your base. You are going to lay it right side facing up. This is the front of your pillow. You are going to take your first panel. The hemmed side is going to be facing down. and you are going to align your fabrics with right sides together, starting from the top. I'm only gonna put a couple pins in here because this is super easy material. It's cotton, it's very easy to sew with, and it should roughly stay in place. So now that I have my fabrics pinned right sides together, I'm gonna go ahead and stitch on all 3 sides. So I'm gonna stitch up here, over, and down. Now again, if you have any recommendations on what to do for your monogram projects, definitely let us know below, because not only would we love to know for our family and friends, but I'm sure there's a lot of people in the chat that would love to know as well what they could create this Christmas or going into the new year. So I am almost finished going around my top portion of my pillow, and basically what we're going to do is repeat this process with our second panel. Okay. So now that my panel is attached, you may be able to see my white thread, but I stitched around all 3 sides, leaving this one open. Now what we're gonna do is flip our design, and we're going to repeat the same process. You want the hemmed side of your pillow facing down. Line up your fabric, pin, and stitch on all 3 sides, leaving the hemmed portion of your pillow open. And then we will go ahead and stitch around here real quick and flip it and stuff our pillow, and our project is complete. Now these are a lot of fun, easy projects that you can make for family and friends during the holidays. I am very last minute. I tell myself every year that I am going to shop early, and I never shop early. So I am very last minute Lucy, so a lot of these projects often come in hand for me. Aside from YouTube and assisting you guys with tutorials and whatnot, I also sew on the side myself, so I am definitely going to be going home and stitching out some of this fun stuff for my family. So we are on the last corner. And once that is all set, and you also want to make sure you're overlapping too once you get to that part, so that way when you go to flip it, you don't have any issues. So I'm going to go back over it this way and just overlap my stitch on the folded hem. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and remove all of our pins, and all that you're going to do is you're going to fold your design right side out. You can even clip your corners at a 45-degree angle if you prefer. But all you do is fold this inside out, and then we will place our pillow in to see our new pillowcase. Now here's what it looks like before we stuff our pillow, just so you can see. It's a perfect little pillowcase, and in the back, you will see that it overlaps each other. And this is where we're going to go ahead and stuff our pillow.
Quick question, Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
When you overlap those 2 back pieces, about how much did you overlap them?
So the question was about how much did I overlap them. And when I'm looking at this, it looks about 2.5 inches. That's roughly how much I don't think I'd go maybe any less. You could go more if you would like to, but I don't think it's necessary. But yeah, about 2.5 inches, because once you have it in, you can see that, and you can honestly even go more because this pillow is a little bit like fluffier, so you can even go 3 if you wanted to. But with the 2.5 inches, it gives me that space. I could have probably went maybe 3 so I didn't have this gap. But if you're really picky on having, you know, your panels covering your pillow entirely, that's a good way to do it. But yeah, this is our little monogram Christmas pillow. It's such a cute little design. And again, I took this monogram style font from our zippers 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. So this was such a fun stitch out with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is literally my new favorite thing. I look forward to stitching out with all of you and hearing about all of your stuff. Don't forget, all of our collections are on sale for 50% off. If you make any holiday pillows, I would love to see these. I'm always checking the comments and seeing what you guys have to post and say because I love to see your guys' creations. Don't forget as well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is a little button that should say subscribe, and there's also a little bell. Tap that notification so that you can get notified every time we post. And also follow us on Facebook and Instagram because we have a lot of really cool things happening in the new year that I cannot wait to share with all of you guys. I hope you have an amazing holiday and had a lot of fun with me today because I know I had fun with you. And I hope you loved my monograms. So yeah, happy holidays, and we will see you next time.
Next